So let's see if we can get some people to buy these things. Barnyard animals. They're actually for dogs. So what do you think coin GLMR will be? Well, buy the barnyard animals first, and then I'll tell you. Okay, we're trying to make money today, guys. I don't have time for this nonsense. We got to make a living here. All right? Unbelievable. I'm trying to sell these barnyard animals, and you just want to know about GLMR coin. Give me a gift or something at least, and then I'll look it up for you, and I'll tell you what I think. And, you know, you should do that because last time you guys wanted to know what I thought, I told you that crypto was going to crash, and it did. So you want to pay me to tell you what I think about it. When is the proper time to buy? When is the proper time to sell? So give me a gift or something, and then I'll certainly tell you what I think. Have a nice, awesome day. Thanks for following, everybody. Yeah, thanks for following, guys. We're trying to get rich selling the barnyard animals. Hey, Walt. I'm fine. I'm starting to do TikTok shop, okay? I just did a couple videos for my channels to try to level up. I just got my personal training certificate. Okay, well, I didn't get it yet, but they're going to send it to me. So I'm basically a personal trainer. I'm unemployed. I'm an unemployed personal trainer. I'm still at Burger King though, but I'm going to be looking for a personal training job in the next month or two, or week or two. Okay. But yes, we're doing the TikTok shop today over right here, and we're trying to sell barnyard animals. Okay. It's $26 for the barnyard animals. My TikTok is John's Gold and Silver. So when you say buy Shiba Inu, what are we losing? And what are we losing? When you say buy Shiba Inu, we're not losing anything. It's time to buy, you know. Yeah, we're not losing. Shiba Inu is dirt cheap. Okay? Dirt cheap. So I think this is the time to buy Shiba Inu, not the time to sell. Okay? Nice hat, bro. Thank you. Shout out Shiba Inu. Thanks, guys. I see you on the YouTube coming in. Yep, we got the personal training certificate. And it was a lot of BS, okay? Bro, the final exam was 200 questions. 200, okay? And I didn't know that you could shut it off and finish it later. I was working on this test for 5 hours. It's an open book test. It took me 5 hours. And nobody with ISSA told me that I could shut it off halfway through and finish it later. So that's bullshit, okay? ISSA is bullshit. But that's who I went through to get my personal training certificate, so it worked. It sucks, but it's probably better than any of these other ones like NASM. So I think it's good. It sucks, but it's still good, you know, because I passed. They teach you what you need to know to get your certification. So now I just need to get more jacked. We get a little bit bigger, and then I'll go apply for a job at a gym. Okay? Every year, add more zero. Well, Shiba Inu is not going to go down much more, bro. I'm telling you, okay? Don't even worry about the price of Shiba Inu. It's gonna go up. I'm just trying to work over here. You know how it is, bro. I'm just trying to get as many new subscribers as I can. I'm just a freaking hustler. Yeah. I got 2 days off. This is my second day in a row I have off. So I figure I'm just going to eat as much as I can, work out as much as I can, and make as many videos as I can to try to put my name out there so more people know me and recognize me and then it's going to help my business grow. Okay. Yesterday was 420, so we had a great day yesterday. I went to the res. I got a little bit of this lemon haze or whatever. So that helped me calm down and relax so that I can recharge and I'm ready to go today. Okay. Lemon haze. How much now do you have now earnings tomorrow? I don't remember. I bought a little bit of it, but I didn't really buy that much. Okay. I bought a lot more SoFi. But I don't have that much now, but I did buy some. I would have to check. I probably only bought like 20, 25 shares, something like that. I don't even remember, dude. But I definitely got some of it, okay? Why are you certified, though? Congrats. Who are you certified through? ISSA. Okay? I'll show you real quick. ISSA. Because they gave me all these different courses that I paid for. Nutrition, bodybuilding specialist, all this extra stuff. And all I had to do was do the CPR and the certified personal training exam. That's how people are doing it in 2 weeks. Okay? Because I was doing all the other courses, which is good, but nobody ever told me that all I had to do was a certified personal trainer course. There's like 4 other courses that I paid for. So it's complete bullshit that they don't talk to you and they don't tell you, you know, I paid over $1,000, but they never told me like what's the best way to go about getting through the course. Because I think that they want to sell you that extra stuff. So they don't tell you. So I think it's bullshit what they do, how they sell it. ISSA is complete bullshit how they run their program. And even how some of the tests are, there's multiple correct answers on some of these questions. And it gets very frustrating. Okay? So I don't like ISSA, but that's what I did. I have a feeling that the other ones would have been worse. So ISSA certification. But yeah, I called them up today and they're like, yeah, you don't need to take the bodybuilding specialist, the nutrition specialist, but I've already been going through them and I'm gonna keep studying even though I already got the certificate. So pay you as to put his shirt on. He never paid me. No, he never paid me. I don't think he wanted me to put a shirt on. Okay? And that's why he didn't pay me. He thought I looked good. Okay? He's one of these people that is maybe of a different persuasion. So that's why he never paid me to put the shirt on. Because he liked it. All right? And that's not what we're going for here. Okay? We're going for straight men that want to get jacked. Okay? I mean, if you like, I mean, we could have gay men on here too. I mean, but I'm not really into that. But everyone should have the ability to learn and get jacked. Okay? Huge milestone becoming certified. You are now one of the few. Yeah. I got everything I need to work at a gym. Okay? There is still more exams that I could take that could allow me to make more. It's called the NCCP exam. I don't need it to work in a gym, but I'm going to take it anyways. Okay? And because I paid for it. So I might as well take it. So once I pass that, I'll probably be able to make a little bit more money too. So I'm probably going to have to take a entry-level personal training job, and I'm probably not going to make that much money at the start. But if I keep leveling up, eventually, I'll be able to make $30, $40, $50 an hour. Okay? That's why I'm doing this. All right? So I'm going to continue my education, my online education for personal training, and then I'm going to become a licensed real estate agent. So I'm going to do personal training and real estate on the side. Because that's what I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do personal training and real estate. So why not do both? That's the ultimate way to level up my life, is to learn both. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I want to encourage you guys to do online courses and stuff like that, because they are really good. So, John, huge milestone. Yes. What is the absolute best crypto to have that runs the most during a bull run? Okay. Bitcoin. Kobe says Bitcoin. That's just because you have a Bitcoin. Okay, Kobe's one of my good friends who actually lives around here. I don't see him much, but that's just because I think we're both very busy in life. But Kobe says Bitcoin is the number one that goes up in a bull market. I think that, yes, that's true. Bitcoin definitely will do pretty well, but it's not my favorite. Okay. I think Dogecoin is going to 10x here. Okay. The all-time high on Dogecoin was like 73 cents or something. I think we can go up to $1. If Doge goes to $1, that's a 10x. Okay. So yeah, Dogecoin 10x probably. But other coins could go up even more. I like Ronin, Origin Token, VeChain, HBAR, ICP Coin, Shiba Inu. Okay, there's a lot of cryptos. So I'm not concerned about which particular one crypto. I want to hold many different ones because we don't know which one's going to go up the most. Same thing with all these gold stocks. We didn't know which one would go up the most. So that's why I wanted to buy a bunch of different ones and spread my money around. Okay. And then I did pretty well. But yeah, we don't know what's the best one, you know. But should be Dogecoin, I think, pretty good. Bitcoin's looking pretty good. Ethereum, you know, looking pretty good. Stellar Lumens, like I said, HBAR, I like Chainlink. There's so many cryptos. There's so many good projects in the works. They just need more time to develop their networks. So keep on loading up on crypto, guys. Keep on loading up. Do not quit. Do not stop. Do not let anyone discourage you from your goals. All right. If you got a plan and your plan is to load up on crypto, then stick with the plan. All right. Because guys, I'm losing money. I'm telling you the truth. I've been buying crypto probably for the last 8 or 9 months, just nonstop buying. Okay. And a lot of that crypto that I bought 6, 7, 8 months ago, I'm way down. Okay. I'm down probably about $8,000. $8,000 probably. That's what my estimates are, that I'm down around $7,000 or $8,000. But do you think I'm discouraged at all? No, because we are now in an environment where crypto has never been this cheap. Other than, you know, when it was first coming out. Okay. But now, if you follow the cycles, crypto is looking real cheap. Okay. Guys, if you want to, please, if you want me to answer your question, leave a super chat. Okay. And I'll do my best to answer your questions, but if you leave a super chat, I'll definitely answer them. All right. So let's get some super chats rolling in. Let's get them rolling in. What can I call you? Call me the silver guru, okay? Call me the Red Bull master. No. Honestly, you can call me J-Rock, you can call me John's Gold and Silver. You know, I want to get a name, like a good nickname. You know, like how Clavicular's got his name, Clav. I want to get some kind of name that people that's catchy. You know how McDonald's came out, McDonald's. You know, and it blew up. I need a catchphrase. I need a good name. Okay, what's going on with copper? Copper is staying strong. It's going to have strong industrial demand until the end of time. You know, $6. It's like $5.98 or $5.95, whatever. Copper is just hanging out up here. It's very close to an all-time record high, as you know. So I'm not worried about copper. Copper is it's going to fluctuate, obviously, but it's going to go way, way up. Copper is just a place to park your money at, so it's going to maintain value, just like gold and silver. Okay, I think silver is a lot better than copper. But copper is the new silver, okay? Because, why? Silver used to be, well, first of all, gold used to be very affordable. Now it is not, okay? And then we had silver. silver was very affordable. Now silver is starting to go up. Okay, so what are we left with as far as OG monetary metals from the old days? The OG metals. Copper now is the new silver, because copper is the last of the extremely high utility value metals that's very affordable. Okay, and I think it's only a matter of time before copper goes up a lot more. So what's going on with copper? Just nothing. It's just existing, and it's going to be a good place to put your money. It's a very valuable metal. It's used in all kinds of electronics. Copper has a lot of good properties. Antibacterial, antimicrobial, just like silver, but not quite as good as silver. Nothing will beat silver in terms of very rare properties of an industrial metal. Copper is good because it's cheap. But like I said, copper is going to be the new silver. Pretty soon, copper is going to be $5 an ounce. You know? Send a super chat to ask your questions, guys. Ask me a question with a super chat. John's gold, silver, copper, space heaters, bodybuilding, and crypto. I got to make a new space heater channel. I'll just buy up every single space heater at Walmart, and then I'll just constantly do reviews of these heaters. That's one of my plans, but I have to spend money. Okay, I don't want to spend any money because I'm not making much money from YouTube. But yeah, I want to get a Iran. Yeah, I like Iran. He said Iran or Israel, so that's why I just said that. Silver stock AGQ, one of my favorite. Yeah, Robbie, we're down today. That's why these things can be good to trade. But we're definitely dropped. AGQ dropped down to 120 or 119. But I think it's up about $3 or $4 after hours. So it's up about 124, you know. So yeah, it doesn't look good. Yeah, AGQ, it looks a little bit scary right now, but they want it to look like that all the time. Remember when the price of gold was going up? But I'm like, guys, this looks like a double top. And I was like, they want it to look scary. And then it just kept on going. And then I was like, guys, we got a head and shoulders. This looks really scary. And then it just kept on going. So they want to paint the tape so that it looks like it's going to collapse. They want you to become scared. Okay? That's what this is all about. That's why they stopped gold and silver from going up. Because too many people were getting on board. Too many people were taking on leverage. They don't like that. Because that creates a crowded trade. They wanted to scare out a lot of the newbies and a lot of the scared money. They had to shake out the scared money. So that's what they're still doing. They're still shaking us out. Okay? That's why a gold bull market really sucks. Because they want it to go up with as few people as possible. So they're always painting the tape, making you think it's going to go down. Okay? But it keeps going up. So we're gonna climb the wall of worry. Gold and silver are gonna keep going up. I'm not worried about it, Robbie. I'm more worried about running out of this can of Red Bull. And then I'm gonna have to drink water. Then I'm worried about silver going down. All right? Really. Yeah, we might dip a little bit more. So what? Okay? So what? This guy made money on options. Well, good for you. Good for you, brother. Anytime you can make money, that's a win, you know? So, but yes, I was going to show you the ISSA course. So, if anyone wants to do personal training, I recommend you use ISSA. Let me show the YouTubers, okay? Got the hot sauce there. This is what it is, ISSA. Personal training, nutrition, yoga, and Pilates. I could even take that and teach a group course, and I'll make like $40 an hour. Okay? So I might be learning this. I'm going to probably learn that. And that's how I log in right there. You can start for $49, but it's not that cheap. Okay? It's not that cheap at all. Become a certified fitness pro in as little as 90 days. Certified with ISSA. Master fitness skills. So, yeah, I pay for this service right now, and I have the ability to do all these training stuff with them. So it's going great. Any high volatility stocks you're watching? No. I mean, I'm watching the MSOX, the Leverage Cannabis ETF, MSOS, watching AGQ, UGL. I'm watching NOW, SOFI, Tilray. I'm watching Petro Brazil, Ecopetrol. I'm watching a lot of stocks. I have over 100 stocks on my watch list. But there's really nothing in particular that I even care about right now. It's just, I just bought my stocks and I just set it and forget it. I'm not even really worried about the stocks. I know they're going to go up. So I'm not even really thinking about it. I'm not a day trader. Okay? If I was a day trader, I might have a better answer for you, but I'm not. I mean, I look at all the stocks on my watch list, but I'm not really, I just don't care right now. You know, I'm just holding the stocks and I'm just going to wait and then sell when it's time, you know. I try to take all my emotions away from it. John, I was Looksmaxing the Gate of Babylon trying to max my Gilgamesh. Any ideas? It's piss, my lord. Order 66 on your ass. Okay, so for Looksmaxing, you got to work on your posture. Okay? So shoulders back, arms out. Okay? So that, yeah, let me just show you. So this is how you can Looksmax for basically no money. All right? Just shoulders back. Put your arms out real wide like this, because then it looks like you have big lats, okay? Do this. And then flex on people too. Flex on people. Just like when you're walking down the street, just look at it. And then if you see someone looking at you, just be like, that's right. So just try to flex on people, you know? You gotta learn how to mog. Okay? So it's all about your posture. Arms out. All right? Try to make your shoulders look as wide as possible. All right? That's what it's all about, guys. You got to make your frame look better. Okay? Also, for Looksmaxing, you gotta wear good clothes. You gotta have a nice suit, a nice shirt. So you I got the 9-inch nails. I'm Looksmaxing, all right? And you got to always have a can of Red Bull in your hands, because idle hands are the devil's plaything. So if you always have something in your hands, most likely you're going to stay out of trouble. Okay? I hope that helps, bro. That's brilliant, my lord. Posture mogging, it's piss. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, if you can out-posture somebody, you're going to look like the superior human being. Okay? If you're standing next to somebody and you're looking bigger, you're looking taller, okay? Another thing you can do is put padding in your shoes. So it'll actually make you a little bit taller. And that's going to help you to mog better. All right? You can also put, like this, padding in your shoulders, okay? See that? That's going to help your frame. All right? And nobody's going to know the difference. Nobody's going to know. Okay? I'll know, and you'll know, but that's okay. He says wedding cake strain. Wedding cake is the bomb. Okay? I used to get a real strain of wedding cake, but now it's like, it seems like there's no real wedding cake anymore. Everyone just names their stuff wedding cake, because they know how popular it is, okay? It's just like OG blueberry, you know? I just bought some shit that said blueberry, but I don't think it was the original blueberry. This guy says he puts gold and silver in his shoes for padding to make him look taller. You're Looksmaxing, bro. You look 47. Yeah, you can Looksmax at any age, okay? You can always try to improve your appearance, even if you're 80. When I'm 80, I'm going to try to look 60. So I'll be flexing on all the 80-year-old bros. All right? Squash, green beans, carrots, quinoa, eggs. Yeah. High quality protein. That's what I'm eating. High quality protein. So guys, please hit that subscribe button. It would really help out me. It would really help me out. We're trying to go for 10,000 subscribers. As soon as we get 10K, I think the channel is going to rip. All right? I'm eating eggs, quinoa, and vegetables. It's a high protein, high fiber, high carbohydrate meal. So I can get jacked. All right? Look at that tricep. Bro, I can't wait to get my first client. Do I use a pre-workout? Great question. I'll tell you the truth. I have used plenty of pre-workouts. They do work. They'll give you more energy and help you do more reps, and you'll feel great on them. It'll pump you up and get you in the zone. However, most pre-workouts do have silicone dioxide, and that's basically sand. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually stepping away from supplements, okay? Because it seems like every single supplement has silicone dioxide, or it's got silicone dioxide, or it's got sucralose, or it's got erythritol. So I believe that sports supplements are going down, okay? But if you buy pure supplements, like pure amino acids, pure creatine, pure HMB, without any silicone dioxide, artificial flavors, artificial colors, artificial sweeteners, then I definitely think it's worth it. Okay? But most pre-workouts, like I said, they have all this extra stuff that I really don't want. Silicone dioxide. They say it's not harmful, but they say, oh, it's not harmful in a low dose. Well, what happens when I start taking lots of pre-workout every day? Oh, and also, my protein shake has silicone dioxide too. And my creatine HMB supplement also has silicone dioxide. And you're getting all this sand. You're putting sand in the system. Okay? What's going to happen when you eat a lot of sand? Not good.
Yo, I don't know if I'm tripping, but I think you're muted, dog.
Okay. Muted?
Oh, now you're unmuted. All right.
Okay, I don't know.
I think you were muted for me. Sorry.
Yeah, you just popped up. I don't know how you even got in here, bro.
Yeah, I just got my ways for real.
Okay. Shit, dude. Yeah, I'm live on TikTok and on YouTube, and I'm trying to do TikTok shop now. Okay? It's not going well. I got to be honest. It's not going well. Oh shit. More people are coming in here.
What are you selling? What are you selling?
It says 5-piece barnyard dog toys. I was trying to get high-tech redneck in here because that guy, he does TikTok shop. And I need his help.
You're selling dog toys?
Yeah. That's the only one that would approve me for selling something.
Bro, you gotta like show it. No one, everybody thinks you're just eating, bro. That's probably not going, bro. Like.
Why do you think I suck as a TikTok shop guy? Yeah, I suck, dude.
You can do the same shit, just it could be in the frame. Like you could just be on to the table to like the left of your food.
I don't even have those things. They won't even send them to me. I was like, bro, give me a free sample of these stupid toys, and I'll try to sell them for you. They're not even willing to give me the free sample.
All right, that's heinous. That's heinous.
So I'm stuck with just trying to sell these things, and I don't even have them. You know, I can't even show you what they look like. So, you know, F my life, dude. Trying to sell these damn toys. What is my life coming to? I'm reduced to selling barnyard animals. I can't even believe that my life is here.
Bro, it's gonna be okay, bro. They're gonna send you the sample, and then you'll have more motion, bro. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yo, what are you eating, dog?
Eggs for protein. I got the quinoa. Quinoa is a carbohydrate source. And then I have vegetables. And then hot sauce. So I got my carbs, my vegetables, and proteins. And fat, olive oil for fat.
I mean, bro, like, I'm gonna be real. I would buy a dog toy if I had a dog. You know what I mean?
I don't expect you to buy anything from me. I'm just seeing how this goes. I predict that it will not go well, and it's not going well, and that's okay. Once they send me these things, then I think it'll go better. But we're live on the YouTube and on TikTok, trying to get more subscribers today. What's your max bench? I wish I knew. I don't have a bench press. I got 2 dumbbells. That's all. That's all I got.
Call me King Kong because I got this big old ding dong, bad boy.
You and me both, brother.
Yo, what's seating?
Telling me to chug. Real funny. All right, they're gone. I don't really want to go live with guests. I don't even know who these bros are. These guys come in and start talking about ding stuff. I'm trying to sell barnyard animals here. You don't know how hard my job is, bro. You try to sell some barnyard animals. Yeah, gold is $47.19. Silver price is $76.76, which is coincidentally 6767 backwards. See this? 6767. Okay. Some people are saying that gold and silver are going to really keep going down. One of my viewers said silver is going to go to $55 an ounce. I'm like, no way, bro. In reality, sure, it could go to 55 bucks an ounce because it's manipulated. All they have to do, the silver cartel, which is the banks, all they have to do is dump a bunch of paper silver on the market and it'll crash the market. Okay? So yes, silver could go down to 55. But at that level, I'm just going to be buying. If silver hits 55, I'll probably switch from buying crypto, and then I'll be buying silver back. And then when silver shoots back up higher, I'll probably switch back to buying crypto. Okay? I'm trying to buy whatever is the cheapest asset. Whatever is really priced low, that's where I'm putting my money. Okay? Turn the camera so we can see what your TikTok... So, yeah, I'm trying to sell barnyard animals, okay? What would you do with $100,000 if it was given to you? Well, I have over $100,000. I would basically just put it into assets. I would put some into crypto. I put some into physical gold. I put some into silver. And I'd buy a lot of different stocks, especially SOFI, NOW, AVGO, and I would buy the silver ETF, which is called AGQ, and I would buy First Majestic Silver. I would buy Barrick Gold, Silver Corp Metals. So if you give me $100,000, I'm just going to invest it. Okay? Or I could use it to start a business. So I would have, first you have to give me the 100K, and then I'll tell you what I would do. Because in reality, I don't really know what I would do until it was in my hand. I might spend $5,000 for another car and sell my car. Okay? I might do a lot of different things, bro. But the primary thing you should do is invest it. Okay? Preserve it. If you give me $100,000, I'm going to figure out what the best way is to preserve that wealth. Okay? And that's how you got to think. Don't think, what can I buy with this money? Think, how can I preserve this money and how can I grow it? Most people don't think like that. Okay? Most people, if you give them $100,000, they're just going to go ball. They're going to be a baller for a week or two. Okay? Remember that guy that won the lottery? He was a garbage man. He won the lottery and he balled for 5 years. And then he went right back to being a garbage man. Okay? That's stupid. That guy could have invested that money. He could have saved up for college, for his kids. He could have did so many things. But this just shows you, when you give money to a non-intellectual person, or a person that is subject to their selfish desires, they will blow through that money. What I'm telling you to do is eliminate your selfish desires. And you got to focus on the next generation, building wealth for your kids so that they don't have to struggle. Because I'll tell you, life is going to get a lot harder. A lot harder. So if there was ever a time to build generational wealth, it's now. Okay? Crypto is not an asset. Yes, it is. It's an asset class. See that? He made a statement. I did too. I said it is an asset. Because it is. Okay? Crypto is an asset. It's worth money. It's on your books. It's an asset. Okay? The banks might not see it that way. But that might change too. If you have crypto and you want to get a loan against your crypto, the bank's probably not going to care. But in the future, I think crypto is going to gain more respect. Okay? A lot of these meme coins are making it so that people do not respect crypto because these are just garbage coins. But in reality, a lot of these cryptos are actually good, such as ICP, VeChain, okay? Ronin, that's the video gaming token. And I think Shiba Inu is, it's good for a meme coin. It's not like the best utility coin, but I think Shiba Inu is the best meme coin. Like and subscribe, MFers. It's piss, it's shit, my lord. Are you still buying Shiba? Not today, no. But will I buy more? Yeah. I have over 300 million. Almost 400 million. I would like to buy more right now. Okay? But I don't have that much money. Okay? Every dollar I get, I basically already bought by crypto. Money is not coming in fast enough. And I told you this, guys, I told you this the other day. You know, if I make $640 a week, which is what I make $640 a week at Burger King. But I'm spending almost that much just on crypto. Okay? So money is not coming in fast enough, dude. I'm buying as much crypto as I can. And today I will not be buying Shiba Inu. But probably in the next 2 weeks, I will make another Shiba purchase. But I'm going to be making more purchases on some of the other cryptos that I have too. XRP. XRP moves in a range, goes down to 50 cents, goes up to about $3. 50 cents, $3. 50 cents, $3. So right now it's coming down closer to that 50 cents. It still might be a little bit overvalued for me, but the reality is I don't know. Maybe XRP is at the bottom this time. Maybe it doesn't have to come down to 50 cents. I don't know. And it's just one of those things that we're not going to know. how low XRP is going to go. We're not going to know until after the fact. So if you really like XRP, I would recommend that you buy it here. Okay? Because we have no guarantee that XRP is going to go back to 50 cents like I want it to. Just because I think XRP is going to go down to 50 cents doesn't mean it will. Okay? That's the truth. So I'd say just buy it, dude. Buy a little bit of XRP now and buy a little bit later. Dollar cost average. You got to DCA into crypto. All right? It says, aren't they trying to do something with the banks? That's the story. That's the narrative. Okay? But what is the truth? The truth is that you simply just cannot believe these guys. If they say that all these banks are going to be adopting XRP, you know, all these banks in Japan, I don't trust a bank in Japan. If some bank in Japan says, we like XRP, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Okay? So that's just the predominating, prevailing narrative. But what is the truth? We're going to find out. But for me, I personally don't like XRP. I think that there's better cryptos. I think ICP is better. Okay? It's kind of it's a dice roll. Exactly, dude. So it wouldn't hurt to just go in a little bit. If you want to buy $100 of XRP this month, $100 next month, $100 the following month, that's how you do it. You average in. Because right now XRP is dropping. So buy a little bit here, buy a little bit here, buy a little bit here. Eventually it's going to hit the bottom. So if you believe all the stuff about XRP, I think you're going to want to buy it. But me, nah. I don't want XRP unless it goes down to 75 cents. If XRP hits 75 cents, I'll probably buy some. He says you can trust Japan banks. It's the Chinese banks that you can't. Okay. I mean, you can trust Japanese banks as much as US banks. That's a much better way to say that, dude, because I don't trust US banks. And, you know, US banks, they're going to be trustworthy until they're not. Okay? That's what it is. They're going to be trustworthy until they're not. And there will come a time when the banks could default. Okay? And they can't give you all your cash. That's why it's good to spread your money around in different banks. So your money is insured up to $250,000. But if you have $1 million and the bank goes under, you're not going to get your $1 million back. Okay? People are thinking they're going to become multimillionaires. Yeah, it's ridiculous. People think if I buy XRP, it's going to go to 10,000. What's that called? It's just freaking delusion, you know? It's delusion. It's visions of grandeur. When you have all these visions of grandeur, you're going to become a billionaire on XRP. You know, this is just nonsense. These people are deluded. They're manipulated by YouTubers. Okay? I'm trying to be that one YouTuber that tells the truth. And that is why we are shadow banned, because I tell the truth. Okay? If I lied to you guys, I'd probably have 100,000 subscribers. But I'd be just like every other YouTuber. Okay? I don't want to be like all these scammers. I want to be the one guy that tells the truth about all crypto, about gold and silver, about everything. And I think I'm carving a niche, and I think it's going to work. It's just a matter of time. Okay? The problem is people want to be lied to. They want to be told, oh, you're so smart for holding XRP. It's going to go to $1,000 a coin. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be rich. That's delusions of grandeur. You're going to be poor if you think like that. You'll be rich if you buy gold. That's going to make you rich. capital gains tax 40%. 40, no. I don't think capital gains is 40%. It also goes by your income as a whole. So that's why it's good to put money in your 401k, because then it'll show that your income is not as much and you'll be in a lower tax bracket. So you're not always going to have to pay 40% capital gains. No. It goes by your income as a whole too. Okay? And you got to talk with your tax professional about that. The problem is I have crypto. I don't really understand it. I've been investing the old way. You have crypto and you don't understand it. Well, a crypto project is simply a company that is making a network called a blockchain, and you can do things on the blockchain. And they hope that they can make their blockchain explode and make it more popular, and they hope that everyone will come over to their blockchain. Okay? That's all it is. And you can store data on there. You can create apps on their blockchain, and you can build other projects. Like Ethereum has a lot of different blockchains, a lot of different cryptos that are on Ethereum. A lot of projects. But I'll tell you the truth, I'm no crypto expert. Very few people are. I just follow the cryptocurrencies like I would any penny stock. I buy them when they're low and I sell them when they're high. That's all. You don't even have to know that much about crypto to make money. You don't have to know jack shit. You just have to know the cycles. All right. Capital gains is 50% in your tax bracket. That's insane. So if you buy a stock at 10, sell 20, that gains 50%, $5 in your tax bracket, whatever that is. I'm in a lower tax bracket. I didn't hardly owe any taxes, which I was surprised. I only owed like I had to pay more than $1,000, but I really didn't owe that many taxes. The problem I had, and also if you hold on to your investment longer, then you don't have to pay quite as many taxes. If you hold on to it for a year, I believe your taxes are reduced. Plus, even if you mess up on your taxes, you'll probably be fine. Probably be fine. Some people, they don't even report anything. They don't even report any crypto, and they're fine. They never get nothing. I look it up on Reddit and stuff like this. A lot of people have never reported crypto, and they never had to pay anything. Look at Mike Tyson. He's never paid taxes. Doesn't have to. A lot of the time, they don't even bother you, But you should pay. It's better too. It sounds like it's kind of... But yeah. You don't want to try to cheat on your taxes because you could get in trouble and owe back taxes with interest. But yeah, guys, trying to sell the barnyard animals. So come on, guys, let's go. Somebody got to buy these barnyard animals. What are taxes? Yeah, see, this guy doesn't even know. That's okay. What's up, fool? The barnyard animals are on TikTok. I'm selling on TikTok Shop right now. I don't think anyone bought any yet, but we're trying to sell on TikTok Shop. So come on, guys. This guy says he's 70 and he's always paid his taxes. I've always paid mine. I don't like to, but yeah. So let's take a lookie at gold going down $3. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with gold short term. No idea. Most normies like myself, I'm really not a normie, but most people that are not privileged to have the information that people like Trump have and people in the government have. We don't know what gold's going to do next. All we know is that it's going to go higher. We just don't know when. But most of us think that gold's going to start going up very soon. I think this is just another shakeout. That's all this is. It's just shakeouts. Orchestrated by insiders. What animals, dude? Stuffed. They're dog toys, okay? 5-piece barnyard dog toys. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find them on like on the internet. 5 dog toys, TIKTOK, TikTok shop. Let's see if I can find these things. I think this is it right here. Here they are. This is what I'm selling, bro, right here. See, we got the giraffe, all these ones. 5-piece. And it has a squeaky sound. Okay? So, I'm trying to sell these right now on TikTok. I think they want me to buy them. They're not going to send me a free sample. It's like, bro, do you even know who I am? I'm John from John's Gold and Silver. I can sell the heck out of these things, but I need to have the actual things here. Okay? I got 35,000 followers on my TikTok. Like, these guys should send me a free sample, okay? Doesn't make any sense. These guys are scared. They think I'm just going to take the sample and run. Because that's what people do. A lot of people, they will take the sample of the toys, or they'll get a chain and they'll just run with it. And they'll just take the chain or take whatever it is for free. You know, I'm not trying to get anything for free. I'm trying to help the seller sell more product. So these guys don't know, they don't know me. Okay? So I sincerely hope they're going to send me a sample. Let's just say that. Dropship? No, I don't even know what dropship is. I have no idea what dropshipping even is. I've heard that term a lot. It's a very popular term, dropshipping, but I have no clue what it is. It means like maybe I'm selling it for someone else, like they're shipping it for me. Okay, I have no idea what dropshipping means. I should probably know. John, how can you sell them on TikTok Shop if you don't have any? Good question. At the bottom of the screen on TikTok, it shows them. Okay? I pinned it to the bottom of the screen. So everyone on my TikTok can see that I'm trying to sell these things. And it actually tells me when they click on it. It'll say like, user Bobby Geppetto is viewing the item. And then as soon as I see that they're viewing it, I'm just like, please buy it, please buy it, please buy it. And then they don't buy it. We haven't sold any yet. So we have not even sold any. Hey, what's up, bro? You're the drop shipping guy, right? I don't drop ship, but we are trying to sell these, okay? We're trying to sell barnyard animals. Trying to make a living, guys. Some guy is swearing or something. He says, be a man. Yeah. You be a man. But thanks, My Music, though, for blocking that guy. You know, I think he's trying to make fun of me or something. I need 10 pounds of adamantium. You're not going to get any adamantium, okay? It's not real. Blind email. Success. Let's see if I get an email. Nothing. Not getting anything. Was that it? All right, we're back. we're back. So yeah, guys, check it out. This is what they are. See that? Very cool. 5-piece entire barnyard dog toys. So very, very cool item. Commission rate, 20% commission, dude. All right. I get 20% commission. So if you guys go over to my TikTok, John's Gold and Silver, you watch my live and you buy it, I get 20%. Do I even care? I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is my first day of trying to sell on TikTok Shop. And I expected that I would not sell any. Yeah, you know, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. And I understand that I'm probably not going to sell any. Okay? But if they see how hard I'm working, they're going to send me a free sample, and then I'm going to blow these things up. Okay? Once they see how hard I can work, I think they're going to send me some free samples. So, hey, what's up, bro? You're drop shipping guy? Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm the drop shipping guy. Whatever. Can you pat your head and rub your tummy at the same time? If you give me a super chat, what are you selling? Barnyard animals. Same here, Smuggy. Bro, my freaking Red Bull's out. Now what am I going to do? Can I get a barn cat? They don't have a cat. There is no cat. They just have these ones right here. There's my TikTok right there. See that? That's them. You can click on that and you can buy it. And then I get 20% commission. So basically, if I can sell freaking 30 of these a day, 40 a day, maybe I'll make enough money to survive, you know? So we got to try to sell some of these guys. Let's pump them up. Let's get it. I'm throwing money at you. I just need the product. Why did you choose the animals? That's basically the only one they would give me, okay? I tried to sell a gold chain, but the company is not letting me do it. So they want me to start off with these barnyard animals or something. I'm also trying to sell an air purifier, okay? There's an air purifier that I can try to sell too. But I was really only approved for the barnyard animals and the air purifier. John, pre-workout helps you get more reps, but so does snorting Tren and GH. What do you recommend for pre-workout snort? I mean, combination of Addies, Oxys, Wellbutrin, and some Xanny bars. If you, you know, you asked. Okay, you asked. But honestly, if you want to stay legal, you could just snort caffeine and creatine. Okay? Yeah, dude, caffeine and creatine. If you snort caffeine, it will hurt. It will hurt. But it's going to give you the energy. It's going to help you out in the gym. Okay? Trust me. It hurts. Did that one about 15 years ago. Hurt like a son of a gun. Trenbolone sandwiches. Then drink Red Bull before a workout, you'll get wings. Space heaters on TikTok shop. Really? Okay. I'm going to look up some space heaters. That's a good product for me because it's right up my alley, bro. I'm going to look up some space heaters and stuff on the TikTok shop. I got to ban this guy. Hold on. I don't even know if I can ban him. I don't even know if I can ban this guy. We have moderators on YouTube, but there's no moderators on TikTok. So what do I do? Block account. All right, there we go. Confirm. I blocked this guy. Let me block this guy too. Block account. Confirm. Turn on community flag comments filtering. Yeah. We're going to start to filter out the comments on TikTok because he says, I'm stroking the blank out of my blank. Stroking the blank out of my blank. I don't know how these guys think that they're cool or, you know, whatever. They think they're so cool. I mean, yeah, he's pretty funny, dude. He's pretty funny. I could probably get down with that. I'd be friends with him, but not on my TikTok. Okay. Not on here, bro. What happens if we don't get the ceasefire? Robbie, if we don't get a ceasefire, well, I think that we will, because I think the powers that be, they want the stock market to go higher, okay? But if we don't get the ceasefire, the war could continue to escalate. The stock market's going to languish around. It's not going to make a new high for a while. Gold and silver could keep going down. Yeah. If we don't get the ceasefire, I mean, yeah, gold and silver, we could see silver start to head back down towards 55. I don't think so. I think if it went to 55, there'd be so many buyers that came in. So if silver is going to continue to tank, we're going to have the dollar really become going up. And I just don't really see that happening. I don't see the dollar coming back to life. I think the dollar is going to continue to go down. So I just think I think gold and silver are going to keep going higher. It's just a shakeout right now. It fell over $100. At one point, gold was down $150 today. And then when it finished, it was only down 100. So we didn't finish as bad as I thought we would. Okay. So that's, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Just look at it, Robbie. Isn't that crazy? This is gold today. Look at that. Boom. It gapped down and then it gapped up. When it gapped up, it just kept on going. Isn't that something? Boom, boom. You know, I've never seen it do that. I have never seen gold gap down and gap up like that. I think there's some funny business going on. When they gapped it down, insiders probably buying it. And then now that it gapped up, now the insiders are probably dumping it and selling it. You know, they're just going to keep on manipulating it to try to build their position, to try to exit their short positions on silver. Okay? This is just called noise. Ignore the noise and just stay strong on your gold and silver. Stay strong on your silver. It's just all noise to try to get you mixed up. And, you know, they can do that. They can mix us up if you're not careful. It's easy to fall into that trap of like, you're always looking at the charts. And it's like, oh no, we're starting to go down again. And then it's like, oh yes, we're going back up. And you know, what you got to realize is you can't let it get to you, bro. Don't let it get to your emotions because that's what they want. They want you to be scared. Okay? They want you to sell. So that's what I think though, it's just my opinion. And I'm staying bullish right now. I'm staying bullish on gold and silver and platinum. That's just the way it is. Okay? Guys, that's why I always say, get rich or die trying. I made that up too, by the way. I made that up. Get rich or die trying. We could die trying to get rich. Okay? You know how much money I have invested in gold and silver, Robbie? Pretty much all of it. All of my money. I have pretty much all of my money invested. Most of my money is in gold and silver. Okay? So we're going to get rich or die trying. Okay? If you're not willing to die, if you're not willing to go down with the ship, then you're not going to become rich. All right? If you're young, you should take more risk. You should go all in. Because if you're young and you lose a little bit of money, you can make it back. Okay? Don't become scared. Don't even worry about gold and silver. They're going to be moving up. Alex Jones. I love Alex Jones. 50 Cent. No, 50 Cent didn't say that. I said that first. He got it from me. All right? Get rich or die trying. 50 Cent got that from me. Invest in toilet paper. It never goes out of style. Yep, all in crypto and silver. Hey, Don. Good to see that you're here with us today. Yeah, crypto and silver. I always say Shiba Inu and silver. I was right about silver because I was telling you guys to buy silver when it was 20, 24 bucks an ounce. So I was right about silver. But as far as Shiba Inu goes, so far I've been wrong. Well, I said it was going to go down, so I'm not really wrong. I said we would have this opportunity that we have today. Over a year ago, I said that Shiba Inu was going to go down and we were going to have a great opportunity to buy it. And here we are. Now, are you scared to buy it? Or are you finally happy like me that we can get these low prices? Okay? It's all about how you look at the situation. Okay? How do you feel about platinum? I own platinum. I got a few ounces of platinum. So, yeah, I actually have a 50-gram bar. It's a pretty good sized little bar. 50 gram. And like I always tell you guys, I wanted to get 100 gram, but I was too late. I was buying platinum at 960 bucks. And I told you guys to buy platinum when it was 900. I was making videos every day. I was like, guys, platinum, it's the most slept on metal. It's the most undervalued metal. Buy platinum. And then it went up. So I was dead on. I was right on platinum. And I still think platinum is going to go over $3,000. Could be this year. $3,000. So I'm still very, very bullish on platinum. You can see that the platinum is not really coming down. They're having a hard time to crash it because it's an industrial metal too. And there's not a lot of platinum. The platinum supply can dry up very quickly. Once you get retail in there that wants to buy platinum off of these websites, the platinum supply can just diminish and disappear. So that's why platinum, they're not letting it come down too much because it would just vanish. If platinum fell down to 1,400 bucks, it would just vanish. Nobody would have any. Everyone would buy it. So they want to keep it up here at around $2,000 because then not as many people are going to want to buy it, but it's still not too expensive, so the insiders can keep buying it. My platinum has 2x'd. Absolutely, guys. I was telling you to buy platinum, like I said, at 900, 950, 960. I was right about gold, right about silver, right about platinum. You know, I wish I could have got a little bit more respect from it, but still, my channel is still doing well. You know, we're growing kind of slow, but nevertheless, we're still growing. Enjoying your take on things. Hey, Robert, thank you. Are the frogs still blank? They're turning the frogs. Yeah, Alex Jones said they're turning the frogs. And I do think that is from chemicals in the water and stuff. And I mean, Alex Jones, he's been proven right about a lot. Sometimes he says certain things that I think he knows are false. But with the frogs, yeah, the frogs are, you know, animal life and plant life and human life, it's all changing, okay? There's way too many endocrine disruptors, such as these PUFAs or whatever, these forever chemicals, okay? The world is not healthy anymore. Evil people want us to become unhealthy, so they're spraying things in the air, okay? And it's falling on the food supply. It's falling on your lawn. It's falling into the water supply, okay? I don't want to talk about that because that's how we get shadow banned, even though we already are. Just like they're turning the youths trans. It's crazy. Yeah, Alex Jones, he said it. First it was the frogs. now it's our youth. It seems like so many people are turning to transgender. Okay, chemtrails are real. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're dropping these freaking aluminum. I think is the main one. Aluminum dioxide. They're spraying aluminum all over. Yeah. Aluminum cause dementia. Aluminum will cause dementia. So you don't want to eat aluminum. It's okay to cook on aluminum because if you cook with aluminum, the particles are too big. Your body will not like absorb them. But if they're spraying this aluminum spray, I have a bad feeling, guys. I got a bad feeling about it. Platinum was more than gold at one time, wasn't it? Yes. Platinum used to be more expensive than gold. Absolutely. I got a lot of images in my mind back from those days when looking at platinum eagle sets and all kinds of platinum coins and and then of course the crash. The crash came. All these years later, and now gold and silver is finally coming back up. It's because they're manipulated. Gold and silver should have went a lot higher a long time ago. It's all manipulation, and it's a lot of people say that that's a cop out. Oh, it's all just manipulation. That's your excuse, but manipulation is real. So it's not an excuse. It's real. A carrot. I'm on a paid promotion too for TikTok. Well, I'm not really. I could get paid. It's considered a paid promotion because I am selling a product, but I'm actually not getting paid anything because no one's buying it. But it is considered a paid promotion. All right. The metal ETFs don't have the actual metals to back up their positions. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Because many of these ETFs, they just trade the futures. They don't actually have to take delivery of the metal. They own, many of these ETFs own options and futures. And yes, I fully understand that they don't have the metal. Okay? I don't care. Because they own derivatives of gold and silver, which is not sustainable very long term necessarily, but short term, you can make a lot of money. Okay? So yes, I mean, ETFs do have pros and cons, for sure. Okay? Read my comment, please. Ranky. Well, I'd really like you to, if you want me to read your comment, please leave a super chat, bro. We're trying to make some money here. Leave a super chat. I used to buy gold and silver years ago. Gold was about 600 and silver was 18. Yeah, dude. So gold used to be 300. It used to be 35. And before that, gold was 20. Gold went from $20 to 5,600. Okay? That's because the US dollar is losing value. So everything goes up too. Everything's going up. It says, you poop. Bob Lazar is crazy story that no one ever denied. All right, guys, come on, buy these damn barnyard animals for me, guys. Fucking, you broke. You broke son of a gun. Someone's got to buy these barnyard animals, okay? Just like GME and AMC in 2021, they are naked short. Yeah, on silver. They're naked short on silver, for sure. And they're trying to get out of their shorts. Okay? Some of these banks are still short on silver. Which is crazy, but yeah. John, you get me a dolphin. Just like GameStop and AMC, In 2021, they're naked short. Yeah. And you know what happened to GameStop? It went from like $2 to like $300. Okay. That's what can happen when these big institutions are naked short, which means that they don't have the shares to cover their short positions. So they have to buy the shares back. Otherwise, they go out of business. Okay. So it's not smart to do that. It's not smart to be naked short. And they think that they have all the power. They can control it. They can just dump more paper silver on the market. And they can until it causes a problem for them. Until so much buying comes in. And it will, because silver is in a supply deficit. Okay. So we will get that buying pressure coming in. And I think a lot of the shorts are already losing big money. The shorts, what they can do is they can go long. They have all these short contracts, but they can't get out of them. So then they can go long on silver too. That's how they can protect themselves from their shorts, is simply just by going long. So a lot of these banks, they're short, but they're also long. That's quality. Now that is quality. Okay? I love it, guys. I love it. The quality is astonishing. What VA gonna do? I'm up 95% on my GameStop, got in at 14, and I'm not selling yet. You got in at a good price. $14 is really good. Okay? Come on, guys, buy the barnyard animals. Let's go. It's only $25.99. Let's go. Someone's breathing like Darth Vader in here. David Kleins. He's breathing like Darth Vader. This guy. Come on, guys. Let's hit that like button. Give me a like. All right? Give me a like. I'm going to have to hit the weights, guys. I'm going to have to work out. If you don't like this video, we're just going to have to start lifting. We got 16 viewers in the house. Let's go. Let's go. I also have a ton of warrants for GameStop. Well, good for you. I'm not into GameStop really, but it seems like the price is really stabilized. So I honestly think it's probably a good time to buy. But if it dips, then I would probably just buy more. It's just a stock that you have to decide if you wanna get in on it. And if you do, I would just say stay committed here. And dollar cost average, just like anything else. If I wanted to get into GameStop, I would just dollar cost average. Just buy a little bit here, buy a little bit more if it goes down. But I'm just not a huge fan. They have a lot of cash, but I don't think they have like a great business model. It's like people don't care about freaking the physical copies of video games. They're selling Pokemon cards and they're doing tons of little crap that doesn't really make them much money. The only reason GameStop has money is because they sold a lot of shares. They created a lot of shares when the price went up. It's the only reason they have money. Otherwise, they'd be completely broke. So GameStop has all this money. They don't even know what to do with it. They're so stupid that they don't even know what they're doing. You know? They don't even know how to grow their business. What they should be doing is transitioning their business to something completely different. That's what they should be doing. Getting into something completely, totally different. And still keep the profitable locations, though. And still keep the parts of the business that are profitable. They were swing traded multiple stocks. Movies suck. Games suck. Television sucks. Diluted shareholder. They bought Bitcoin with the cash, John. Yeah, they did buy some Bitcoin, sure. But it still says they have so much cash on hand. How much Bitcoin did they buy? Does anybody really know? Don't know. They get Bed Bath & Beyond stock, and it doubled. Huh. Yeah. Now Bed Bath & Beyond is dead. But I was actually, like, hyped up about Bed Bath & Beyond at one point. But it ended up collapsing. Okay? I thought that it had a chance, that they had so many assets on the books. But basically, they screwed the shareholders. The company completely fell apart, and they didn't manage it correctly. Bed Bath & Beyond was selling products that were so expensive, it almost seems like they wanted it to fail. And I have a feeling major institutional shorts were on it, and they were crushing it. Institutional shorts were probably crushing Bed Bath & Beyond. So it got destroyed. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not really sure. But I think they destroyed it on purpose. GameStop bought 4,700 Bitcoin in 2025. Yes, that is the theory, that GameStop is buying a lot of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up, then GameStop's going to go up. That's all GameStop is. They're just into memes and stuff. They're into cryptos, and we'll see what happens. It's just a meme stock that GameStop is dependent on Bitcoin. You know, it's a joke, but I still think GameStop will probably shoot up again. Maybe it'll go to $100 a share. Maybe it'll go to 120. You know, that's what I think. Yeah, GameStop, it could go up anywhere between $60 a share and 120. And I do like it because they have a ton of cash. It's just kind of crazy, you know. What is Bitcoin good for? It's not real. It's just good for a speculative asset. It's good for speculation. Ryan Cohen buys his stock. Adam Aaron only diluted. AMC sucks. Yeah, Ryan Cohen, he's the CEO of GME, I believe. I think he's like this. He was the CEO of Chewy too, or something. You know, I don't really know. I don't really care. I'll try to buy some GameStop though, just so I can be part of it. But not yet. I haven't bought any yet. Ryan Cohen buys his stock. Adam Aaron only dilutes. Yep. I think we got to do some push-ups, guys. We got to get a pump. Yeah, I thought Ryan went to Chewy. I thought he was with Chewy all along. I don't know. Ryan Cohen, CEO. Let's see what it says. Ryan Cohen is the chairman and CEO of GameStop, a Canadian. So he is with GameStop still, yeah. So that's one reason that GameStop stock is still relevant, because Ryan Cohen, as far as we know, he's a good CEO. He's a very popular CEO, and his reputation is pretty good. So as long as he's with GameStop, we got hope. Absolutely. My buddy is into GameStop. You know, I'm not, but I think it'd be a good deal. He's still at GME currently. Okay, thanks, Don. Yeah, you know your stuff, Don. But yeah, I don't know. We got 25 likes in here. Let's do some push-ups, bro. I don't know if I have the energy. My shoulders were really sore today because I was doing lots of these. My shoulders are sore. Working on that front delt. Michael Burry bought GameStop also from The Big Short. He knows shorting. Yeah. Michael Burry. Let's see if we can do some push-ups, guys. Push-ups. Maybe we'll do a few curls. Sell a few farm animals, okay? 7 o'clock. I still got plenty of time to try to gain some more subscribers. Plenty of time. Bro, shares have gone up since WrestleMania. I slept and woke up late yesterday. Ended up lifting at 3 in the morning. Do I have a shirt to put on? I'll put this one on. Yeah, let's get some of the blood. Let's get some blood pumping in these muscles. We got to get the blood pumping. I always like to use gloves because they got very delicate, very soft hands. And I like to keep it that way. My hands haven't always been this delicate and soft. I used to do roofing. I used to do landscaping, stuff like that. But now I live a pretty easy life as a Burger King employee and as a TikTok shop associate. I live a very boring, very easy life. What level you recommend buying AG? First Majestic Silver. Probably now. I'd say buy a little bit now, buy a little bit later. If you look at the charts, it looks like it's an easy sell. First Majestic is around $20.12 per ounce. It looks like it's but it was as high as $32. Okay. And remember, First Majestic is reporting good numbers of they're producing a lot of gold, a lot of silver, and they're making more money on every ounce they produce. So even if silver does keep going down a little bit, it's still a lot higher than it was. And I think that we're still going to get some good earnings numbers from these gold and silver companies. For sure, guys, buy this thing, buy the thing. Okay. Let's do a few curls. Curls for the girls. All right. No, we don't do anything for these girls. We do it all for ourselves. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, guys. Let's get it. Curls for girls, reps for Jesus. Shoot, that's a good one. Let's do reps for Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's good. Let's go, guys. Let's get these reps. Gains, bro. Thanks, Jay. Jay Cutler. You got to turn the wrist. I don't like to turn the wrist. When you turn your wrist and you're going like very heavy, it's a lot of moving parts in there, a lot of mechanical actions. The ligaments and the tendons are all supporting all the weight, but yet you're moving them too at the same time. I don't like to do that. I like to keep it in a fixed position. If you're going real lightweight, then it's okay, I think, to move it. But I like to keep it in a fixed position. Okay? The best position for curls is this, I think, in my opinion. Okay. So yes, the bicep has multiple functions. It has 2 functions: to curl the arm, but also to supinate the wrist. Okay. Now you can supinate the wrist as you're curling, or you can just leave it in a supinated position and you will get the same benefits for the bicep. You don't need to curl it in as you lift. If you just leave it out just like this, it's already supinated. You're already using the bicep. Okay. So I think that's a misnomer. You don't actually have to curl it up. That's just my opinion, though. And opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got one. All right. Let's go, guys. Buy the barn animals. This guy is huge. Thank you, bro. I'm trying. Primary function is to supinate the wrist. The brachialis is the primary elbow flexor. Okay, right. But I just don't like to go heavy and supinate the wrist at the same time. I prefer to just leave it in a fixed position. And that's what the barbell curl is. If you're doing a barbell curl, which is the most powerful bicep exercise, it's already in that position. Okay? You don't need to rotate it. But you certainly can. I just think it can lead to more injury within this area right here. That's just my own opinion. Especially the heavier you go, the more chances are of injury. Just leave the wrist supinated. Just leave it supinated. Or just leave it like this, like a hammer curl. I love my barbell and dumbbells. Thank you, bro. Barbells, shout out for the barbells. Okay? Let's get a set of push-ups in here. Get some push-ups. All right, guys, how many push-ups do you think I can do? 1, 2, or 3 reps. All right, guys, give this video a like. Let's do some push-ups, boy. Ready? Well, I gotta put my hat on. All right, ready? One, two. 20. Pretty good. 20 reps. But I don't know how many I did. I think I said it. I did 20, but I don't even know how many I did. You know, my mind's not in the game today. I think I did 18 and I claimed 20. Reps for Jesus. 100 reps equals salvation. Yeah. That's a good test for a lot of people. Try to do 100 reps every day for push-ups. You're snapping, bro. Good stuff. I'm not trying to snap anything. Snap City, okay? That's what the Hodge twins used to say. Snap City. We literally have 0 people on the TikTok. That sucks. That's just how it goes, though, I guess. Yeah, that sucks. Snapping. Come on, guys, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to blow up here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hit every single button that you can. Let's go. All right, we're going to get another set in here for the chest. Remember, guys, it's all about posture, too. So when you're at the gym, you got to have your shoulders back, chest out, like this. All right, do push-ups, hands in diamond shape. I can, yeah. I can do some diamond push-ups. John, how are the squats going and the pull-ups? Yeah, I just did a few sets of pull-ups about 4 or 5 days ago. So it's going to be time to do more. Yes. So I'm definitely going to be adding a lot more pull-ups into my routine. And as for the squats, I hurt my back a little bit a few days ago, and I think my back is now fully better. But I actually took a couple weeks away from the squats, but I was still doing step-ups. So I'm still training legs at least once a week, so that I don't regress, you know, and I'll hopefully build a little bit. But I did lay off a little bit on the squats because of my back. I would like to go do some step-ups right now, but I'd rather be inside here, because if I take the phone out there, we're going to lose all service. But I might do some step-ups later, or do a few pull-ups later. But yeah, I just went to the park. I think I just went to the park about 3 or 4 days ago, and I did a bunch of pull-ups, a whole bunch of pull-ups. Do the pull-ups with some weight in a backpack. Yeah. It's always good to do add weight to the pull-ups, if you can handle it. If you can handle it, okay? All right, let's get another set of push-ups, guys. Let's get another set in. Ready? Elbows in. Nineteen good reps. Good work. Good work. We got to take the shirt off now. See if we're getting a pump. A little bit. Dude, I'd like to go for a run. Put on some shoes, go for a good run. That's a good way to get the endorphins going. Yeah, I could take a joint, go jog to the park, and then chill out for a little bit, and then jog back. That's what I do a lot of the time when I get a day off. But today I'm just chilling with you guys. A good crypto about to explode. Morphe. You have 49 total so far. Okay. I got to do more push-ups, guys. All right. Let's get this chest pumping, bro. Let's get it pumping. I'm proud of you, bro, for working out last night. I hope you're proud of me too, okay? We got to learn to be proud of each other. We got to learn to work together, all right? We got to encourage each other. I do a couple diamond ones. You see, when you do those, you really need the triceps to power you through those, okay? The diamond push-ups is a tricep dominant exercise. Yeah. So you push, and at the top of the movement, you squeeze that chest. You push with the triceps, and then you start squeezing your chest a little bit in the middle of the movement, squeezing your chest. And then at the top of the movement, you really squeeze that chest together, okay? Um, I saw Lee Priest talk about how to do dumbbell pec flies. Okay. Whenever Lee Priest went to the top of the movement, he went like this. He went in like this, and he squeezed it like this. Okay. So that's what I try to do when I do these, the diamond push-ups. I push and then I squeeze. And I think that it really helps with the chest development. Okay. All right, guys. So we actually have 0 people watching on the TikTok now. 0 people. 35,000 people on TikTok and 0 are watching it. Yeah. It's just useless. We're just going to end it on the TikTok. It's not doing anything. It's probably just taken away from our bandwidth that we need drastically. Ooh, scaled rewards. Wow, I didn't make any money. Okay. That's okay. TikTok, yeah. TikTok, some people know how to do it and they know how to leverage it and whatever, but just got back from CVS, picked up a nice pre-workout. Good, dude. Dude, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Pre-workouts are great, okay? It's just that a lot of them have the silicone dioxide and fake artificial sugars, fake flavors, fake colors. So I'm going to try to make my own pre-workouts with pure supplements, okay? But I didn't get there. But guys, my music, what I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to do a live workout here, and I'm also going to do a live workout on my bodybuilding channel, okay? So I'm going to be live on 2 YouTube channels at once, okay? So that's coming into the future. I'm going to be live on 2 channels at once. So, because I looked it up, and you're allowed to go on 2 channels at once. All right? So let's get this money, guys. Let's get this money. Subscribe, guys. If you like working out, hit that subscribe button, okay? Here to provide daily motivation. Let's try a few like this. All right, guys, hit that subscribe button. We're dying out now. We're dying out. We are definitely losing viewers right now. Keep it natural like John Cena. Yeah, no. John Cena was taking all kinds of shit. Deca, test. Yeah, John Cena was not natural. Let's go, guys. Pick up that dumbbell, you loser. Let's go. Feels good, guys. Keep it natty. Just got back from CV. Yeah, I already read that. What's your favorite vegan natty of all time? Jason Genova, Mike O'Hearn, The Rock, or Dorian Yates? My favorite vegan natural. It's going to be Mike O'Hearn, okay? That guy is the strongest natural bodybuilder, okay? He says he's natural, so, and he's got a lot of muscle. That guy is the best natural lifter, okay? This guy has looked the same for the past 30 years, okay? So obviously Michael Hearn, he knows what he's doing, okay? He knows what he's doing. He's all natural, vegan bodybuilder. Vegan trend, vegan test. What do you want to win at WrestleMania? I want to enter the Mr. Olympia. I want to compete with C-Bum. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you. Let's get this money, guys. Let's get it. Thanks for those likes. I see that. C-Bum. No, it's Chris Bumstead. Okay? Chris Bumstead. You give me the same gear that he's on, I'll be right up there next to him. You won't even be able to tell the difference. All right, guys? Chris Bumstead wishes he looked like me when he was natty. Okay, if he was even ever natty. Probably not. So, favorite bulk food. I mean, my favorite food for bulking up has got to be probably rice, you know. It's a fast-acting, high-glycemic carbohydrate. It's going to spike your insulin through the roof and help get you through your workouts and help you pack on mass, okay? So, white rice is my favorite food to bulk up. Probably white rice and some fish, you know. What you benching? I think I could probably bench about 200, 205. Okay, I got to get to a gym and try to bench, but I'm pretty sure I could hit 200. Okay. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think I could bench? You see how dense the muscle is, how striated it is? I think I could bench 200 easy. Lee Priest eats fast food. Well, he did, yes. He still does, yeah. Well, steak is amazing for bulking up too, but I like ground beef, okay? I stopped eating ground beef because it all has the red dye in it to make it look more fresh. So I just went pretty much just to eggs and natural raised sausages. I think you could probably have bison and that doesn't have the red in it, but a lot of ground beef has this red dye. So I stopped eating beef. Yeah, I haven't eaten beef. It's been months. I haven't had beef in months. That's why I'm not really getting bigger, because I don't have any creatine in my system at all. This is just totally natural, no creatine, no nothing. 450 with slingshot and powerlifting shirt and elbow wraps, no doubt. I could hit 450 on the bench, guys, if I had all the proper gear. That's what my music said. My max was 260 when I was younger. Yeah. My buddy Mark, he's no longer with us, but he hit 260. And that was a big day for us. Because he was trying to hit 260 and he was stuck. He was like this. He was like, ah. So I ran around behind him, and before I could get behind him, he pushed it up. And I was like, oh shit, bro, you did it. You didn't need my help. He was just the coolest guy I've ever met. He was not all there mentally, but he was really into bodybuilding, and me and him really connected, you know, because I'm not all there mentally either. I did 275 times 4 when I was 16. That's insane. To bench 275 for 4 reps at 16 years old. My brother thought I was a beast. Haven't done bench since. If you would have stuck on bench and stuck with it, dude, you would have been pretty freaking strong within a few years. Adrenaline. Let's do a little bit more for the shoulders. And I actually think shoulders is one of my best body parts. I like my shoulders, and I think I like my chest. But I think my shoulders, especially my rear delt, is one of my best body parts. But yeah, I want to get my chest and my abs a lot better too. Gotta get these abs pumping. Should level bro, you lose tension too high. That's true. When you lose a little bit of attention when you go up, but I still feel like it really does work. And also, when you go up that high, you got a long way to come down. Okay, that's a lot more resistance. All right. So you can push your way up, and then you got to resist all that way. I think you know, you could get hurt going up too high, but it doesn't seem to bother me. Yeah. Even if you lose tension at part of the movement, so what? It's still going to stress the body, you know, even though it's not perfect form. I don't really mind it. Whew, starting to sweat. Now that's what a good workout is, you know. Let's see if I can make a little bodybuilding video for my YouTube channel. Wonder what the price of gold's at right now. Don't know. All right. I'm just going to do a short for my bodybuilding channel, okay? That looks good. Got the camera right down here. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how I do a set of hammer curls to get my biceps looking so juicy, okay? Here we go, guys. So you're going to want to stand in a very upright position, arms at the sides like this, okay? And then you're going to want to curl one at a time. So lift it up. It's okay to lean a little bit into it. 1, 2. Whew. Let's go, guys. You got to feel the burn, okay? When it starts burning, you got to keep going, all right? And you can just keep on going, you know? If you find yourself able to do a lot of reps, you might need to increase the weight, okay? My problem, this is all the weight that I have. Literally, this is all the weight that I have. So I am going to be buying some new weights, all right? But for now, we're just going to go till failure, guys. Let's go till failure. You just keep on going, guys. That's how to make the body grow, is you got to fight through that pain, okay? Most people right now, they would give up, okay? How many people do you know that would have already given up on their set? They would have already put the weights down. They would have already said, oh, it hurts too much, okay? But not you, not me. We're going to work through that pain so that we can change our bodies, and we're going to look like a Greek god, okay? So let's just keep on pumping, guys. It's all about intensity. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't give up now. Everyone else would have gave up, but not us. We're the ones who are actually going to look the way we want to look. All those wimps that give up, they're never going to get the body that they want, okay? And that's a wrap. All right, guys, that's how you do a set, a brutal set. All right, that's a good set. Shit. All right, guys, I'm going to show you how I do a set of hammer curls to get my bicep. I did it, guys. John Boy used Virtue. Never needed another gym in your life. Use Virtue VN. Probably some kind of supplement. Kickbacks for triceps. He wants me to do kickbacks. Here, let me post this video first, and then I'll do some kickbacks. Get huge arms. All right. It's a home gym, a smart gym. It used magnetic resistance to 4 or 5. Oh, that's a lot of weight shit. Magnetic resistance? What the heck? Smart gyms, dude. You can get 4 plates worth of weight in a 5x5 space. So I could use it for squats too. I don't want to spend the money on that thing right now. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get TikTok Shop to send me one, you know, or I'll become a sponsor or something, you know. That's the dream, is that, you know, people will be clamoring to have me sell their product, you know, but that's always been my dream. I have a dream that electric heater companies will send me electric heaters for free, and I'll get to review them. Scooter companies will send me electric scooters, electric bicycles, and I'll have an electric bike channel and all these different channels, you know. That's what I'm trying to do. But the reason I haven't done it is because I have a full-time job. So don't worry though, I'm going to blow this thing out through the roof, guys. We're going to get 1 million subscribers soon, okay? So let's do the kickback now. John, book it up. Virtuvian Max Pro. Oh, he got one. Shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's sweet. I'll look into that. I mean, I'm sure it's probably a lot of money, but I'll look into it. All right, guys, today we're showing you how to build huge triceps. All right, guys, so we're going to do one exercise that I like to call the kickback, all right? So what you want to do is you want to grab a weight that's not too heavy, okay? This puts you in a position of having leverage work against you. It's a very hard exercise to do, okay? Because it doesn't let you get that crazy stretch. To be honest with you, I hate the kickback, but we got to make a video somehow, okay? So this is what you do. You grab the weight, go like this. 2, 3. Oh, I just don't like them. It's very uncomfortable. Okay. And there you go. That's your kickback for you. You can use that as a finishing exercise. But I do believe that exercises like the close grip bench, the skull crusher, this one, the overhead extension, the rope pull down, I believe you should start with these exercises. And if you want to do the kickback, use it as a finisher. Okay, guys? Now, please hit that subscribe button. Share this with anyone that you know that wants to get ripped. And there's a video for my bodybuilding channel. I'm going to name it Good Triceps Finisher. Triceps workout. Triceps. There we go. Just made 2 videos right there for the bodybuilding channel. Oh, shit. This is fun being a YouTuber. I don't get to see any of my friends or family, but you guys are basically my friends and family. You know, you guys are some of my best friends on here. John, a bicep curl is really just an upright dumbbell kickback. Not quite, because when you do a bicep curl, you get a better stretch. Okay? When you do a kickback, you don't get any stretch because it's not coming back like so. Okay? The only way to get a good stretch on your tricep is really to bring it back like this. And that's why I believe the kickback is an inferior movement. You can't get a tricep stretch. It just doesn't stretch your tricep at all. Even if you go like this. What's the point though? Why would you go like this? Then you're just using biceps. The kickback does not put you in a good position to get that big stretch and that big explosion. It's just a very uncomfortable position, and it can work. It can build muscle, but it's definitely inferior. Definitely inferior, I think. Okay. I just got the notification on my phone that you got posted. I'm glad to know that it's working. It's sending out my notifications. So appreciate you, dude, as always. I don't know what I'm doing with this freaking TikTok shop thing. I mean, I might try it, keep trying it. It is what it is. I'm going to give it a shot. Okay. I'm going to see if they'll send me some different free stuff. I'm going to try to get some different promotional items. If they can send me like some free hats and free this, free that. I'm going to try to sell on TikTok shop. Okay. I'm going to just see what happens. Same for hamstrings, etc. Yeah, when you do the hamstring curl, I mean, I don't do those. I don't do those for one. I don't do the hamstring curl, but you certainly can. It's a good exercise. I would if I had the equipment, you know. It's just weird because you have to hold it up here, but when you're doing the overhead extension, you can just relax it. And then it's like you got to hold your arm up. You got to use that rear delt to get into position, and that requires more concentration. So you're going to be weaker at the kickback. The kickback puts you in a very weak position. I have not liked the kickback ever since I was like 18 years old. I didn't like the kickback. I always liked the skull crushers. That's what I use. When I first started training triceps, I did the skull crushers. But yeah. What's up, TikTok? We're going to get you a good physique update today, okay? I am at 164.8 pounds. Pretty ripped. Show you the back. All right, guys, so we're doing good. I'd like to see your comments. What can I work on my physique? Let me know in the comments. That's how it's done. It's made 3 videos. What's up, TikTok? We're going to get you a good physique update today, okay? I am at 164.8 pounds. Pretty ripped. Physique update. Yeah, I do these little physique updates and hopefully they get some views, and usually they don't get too many views, but got to keep working at it, got to keep trying. Yeah, this sucks. The channel force at one point is directly proportional to the stretch across the other joint. Stretching a bicep at the shoulder, more force that can be applied at the elbow. Yeah, you know your bodybuilding freaking terminology and shit. Absolutely. Bro, were you ever a personal trainer? I mean, it seems to me like you were a personal trainer at one time. or you did a lot of studying, you know. Weak points because you asked lat width, triceps, upper chest, upper back. Yeah. All right. I know. So triceps. I'm a little disappointed that you said triceps, but it is the way it is. Okay. I'm only 164 pounds. Of course, I'm going to have some small points and weak points. But yeah, okay. Triceps, upper back. No, upper chest. You're dead right on that. My upper chest is pretty weak. You're definitely right. I disagree a little on the triceps, but I get your point. Okay. And my upper back, I do need to work on those pull-ups more. and some upright rows and stuff like that. Oh yeah, you studied kinesiology, okay? That's what Greg Doucette studied. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of Greg Doucette. He's got like 2 million viewers or something, and he studied kinesiology. So, bro, yeah, you could be a personal trainer then. If you studied freaking kinesiology, you could probably be a trainer and you could probably make really good money. But I think that you already make really good money. I'm pretty sure you do. So I don't need to know, but I know you're doing well and you know your stuff. Triceps is 2/3. Yep. I want to get bigger triceps. Oh, you were a strength coach. I should have figured, bro. Fitness. So you're the perfect person to tell me what my weak points are. Yeah. Upper chest, you know. I get it, bro. I get it. Fitness journey from weak to strong. Fitness journey, fitness and shorts. There we go.
I have no idea what you're doing if you don't get these mystery boxes, because you get...
Oh, there's...
Imagine you spoke with the...
If I told you
Men are so...
I just saw High Tech Redneck on here. He was doing his hats. He always does the hats. He does hats for TikTok Shop, so maybe I can get in on the hats too. You back on creatine? No. I'm not on any creatine right now. It's just I don't want to spend the money. Yeah. It's only like $30 for some creatine, but I don't... Dude, I'm just investing my money. Gold's moving back up a little bit. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? It's not moving up a lot, but yeah, you never know, dude. Gold could just plow right up. Take a look at it. Here's those two ears that I said, and I actually said after these ears, I said it was going to come down. It never did. It just kept on going. I thought it was going to come down after that. It's still going, and now it's coming down a little bit. But see this area right here? And that right here? We never broke below that. We never came down below that right there. So that's why we're shooting back up. Because, you know, certain events were not triggered. It didn't break below that level, which is 46.74. If we were going to go below 46.74, I think that the price of gold would have fallen another 100, 150. Just like that. Never happened. So now we're just going to have to wait and see if it holds. It looks like about 46.75. If that holds, you know, but it definitely looks like gold is kind of, you know, about to come down. And that's why I think it's going to go up. All right, guys. I'm going to end this one. It's 8 o'clock. I'm going to go dive into my studies, you know, whatever. Okay? I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys later.